Hey everybody, Jimmy Grapponi here with Costello Real Estate and Investments. Today's Real Estate with Jimmy Grapponi article is, will surging unemployment crash home sales? Man, let's hope not. So just to go give a brief overview of this article, it discusses how 10 million Americans have recently filed for unemployment over the last 2 weeks. The next announced unemployment rate on May 8th is expected to be in double digits. There's a quote here from the president of the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis explaining that this is a planned, organized partial shutdown of the U.S. economy in the second quarter with the overall goal to keep everyone, including households and businesses, whole. And that's what you're seeing in some of the things that Congress is doing, sending out the $1,200, giving small businesses some relief, paycheck relief, and things of that nature. Another concern that's brought up in here is how badly will the U.S. economy be damaged if people can't buy homes. So that's a new concern. It says here that housing is nearly a fifth of U.S. gross domestic product is rooted in housing-related expenditures. That's according to Chris Herbert, the managing director of the Joint Center for Housing Studies at Harvard University. So not only is housing, the purchasing of homes have a big impact on the community, but so does going to Lowe's and Home Depot and stores like that, and just other home-related costs. So the third question that I asked is, how has the unemployment rate affected home sales in the past? So, and they go on to say that it's logical to think that there would be a direct correlation between the unemployment rate and home sales. But we have a graph here showing unemployment rates and home sales and showing that they do not actually have a direct relationship. So going back 30 years, from 92 to 93, unemployment rate was going up and home sales were also going up. 2001 to 2003, unemployment rate was rising and home sales increased then as well. In 2007 to 2010, also known as the Great Recession, in that case, unemployment rate was rising and home sales significantly decreased. But one thing that was true about that time period was there was also, obviously we had a lot of foreclosures and there was a saturated market with more homes for sale than there were buyers in the market, which is the reverse of what we've had in recent years here. So the unemployment rate was falling continuously between 2015 and 2019, and home sales have remained relatively flat during that time period. And again, that's because there's not nearly as many homes on the market. So buyer demand has been huge over the past couple of years, and even recently there's been a whole lot of buyer demand. I think that the buyer demand, the want to buy a home, is still there. And we're just going to see how we come out of this with people's employment situations, and whether they're eligible and approved to be able to purchase a home, and how comfortable they feel moving forward based on the economy going forward. So there's a lot of great information in this article. There's more to see here. There's current unemployment rates compared to past financial crises as well. One shows that in 2020, right now, they're projecting a 15% unemployment rate in 2020 because of restaurants and businesses that are having to let go of workers, at least in the short term. But then in 2021, Goldman Sachs projection is that we'll be back to single digits, will be 6 to 8% in 2021, and it'll go down and down over the next several years. So bottom line, these are the facts, as we know them. There's no crystal ball. Can't really predict what's going to happen for sure in the future, but we can give you the information that we have, and we'll go from there. So as new information arises, I look forward to sharing it. If you have any questions for me, be happy to talk to you. I've already had a few clients contact me directly and ask, quite frankly, what I think is going to happen with the market. And again, I can share with them the information that I have, and I have no crystal ball. I am optimistic that we'll come back strong after this is all over, and we'll go from there. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. See you on the next video.